Hello there, Ladi-Das and national spectators, and welcome to World Tournament Weekend here. I'm Jeff Cougar Kozlowski, and I wanted to kind of just go over the brackets here. We shouldn't be on here for too terribly long here, but for those that are wanting to hear, wanting to see what the brackets are going to be for this coming Saturday and Sunday's World Tournament of Historic Baseball, I wanted to run it through you here real fast. World Tournament is that's our biggest tournament of the weekend, or of the season rather, all weekend long. Saturday we're starting games at 8 a.m. so even before Greenfield Village opens. That's just because we've got a lot of baseball and we don't want to cut any of the games short. So we'll have games going from 8 a.m. With the last game starting at 3:30 and probably wrapping up a little after 5. And then Sunday, again, starting early in the morning at 8 a.m. and then progressing all the way through late afternoon. So if you're planning on coming out to see some historic baseball this weekend here at Greenfield Village, boy, there's going to be a lot of it. There are 12 very good teams from all over the Midwest and out east that we are very excited that are going to be coming out with us here. So just want to run through the brackets here just so you could hear, just so you could see it. We're starting on Saturday. That's this coming Saturday, the 8th. Yep, Saturday the 8th at 8 a.m. The first game that I list will be on Walnut Grove 1. Walnut 1 is the traditional field. That's the one that we always play on. The second game that I'll mention in the time slot will be Walnut 2, and that will be closer to the Henry Ford Academy Village campus buildings on the other side of the field. So at 8 a.m. on Walnut 1, we're looking at one of our two host clubs, the National Baseball Club against Flat Rock, against the Bear Clan Baseball Club. So we've got defending champions of Flat Rock against the Nationals. I think this is going to be a deceptively good game. It's a shame that it's going to be on at 8 a.m., but I think this is going to be a good one. I think this is one of those games where anything can happen, and so this is going to be a fun one to see and fun one to be a part of there. And at Walnut 2, it'll be the Independent Baseball Club of Bay City against the Eclipse Baseball Club of Northville. We're welcoming Northville back. It's been a few years since they've been to the World Tournament. I know they've been to Silver Ball the last few years here, so it's nice to see them back for the 8 a.m. game. Over at 9:30, at Walnut 1, we'll have the Rochester Grangers of Rochester, Michigan, against the Columbus Capitals of Columbus, Ohio. All of the Capitals are getting younger, they're getting faster, and yet still have some of the big hitters. So I looked for the Capitals to do some damage here this year. Over on Walnut 2, the Buckeyes of Columbus are taking on former champions, the Walker Tavern Wheels. So that'll be just as the Village is getting open. So if you're getting in right at 9:30 there, those will be the games that will be either just starting or just about to start at 9:30. The 11 o'clock game, Bay City will play their second game. Bay City will take on the Corn Shuckers of Canton, Michigan here, former champions, the Canton Corn Shuckers. And Flat Rock will play their second and final game of Saturday against the Ganymede Baseball Club of Oregon, Illinois. The Ganymedes don't often play fly rule baseball, so I know this is this is a tournament they come out to fairly regularly here, at least for the past 10 years that I can recall that they've been coming out here. They're a good squad, so that should be a fun game at 11 o'clock. 12:30, the other host clubs, the Ladi-Das, we will be taking the field against the Rochester Grangers on Walnut Grove number 1. And over on Walnut Grove number 2, we'll see for the first time this day the Bovina Dairymen from New York. We'll be taking on the Columbus Buckeyes. So that'll be an interesting game. The Buckeyes can hit, and we know that they can hit, and we know that they've got speed. Bovina also is a team that doesn't play around here. They're a good squad. We played them last year, and they got the better of us here. So we know Bovina can do very well in addition to. 2 o'clock, the Nationals are coming back after about a 4.5-hour layoff. The Nationals will come back and they'll take on the Ganymedes. And at 2 o'clock here, Northville, also with kind of a long layoff, the Eclipse will take on the Canton Corn Shuckers. that might be the game of the day. That might just be kind of the sleeper game. If you were gonna be somewhere, if you wanted to see like good fast baseball, like that Northville versus Canton game might be one you want to set up your chairs for over on Walnut number two. 3:30, the Lottie-Dahs and the Capitals. These two teams have faced God knows how many times over the course of the world tournaments here. They tend to bring out the best in each other from a skill and ability standpoint. So that will round out Walnut One's day. And on Walnut 2, Bovina against Walker Tavern. Uh, I think that's also going to be a very good game here. Contrasting styles in that sense there. So that's going to be the rundown for Saturday. We don't know enough about Sunday yet. Sunday's brackets will be determined based on how the other games are going here. So we know that in one bracket here, so there's 4 brackets, 3 teams per bracket. We know that the Nationals, the Bear Clan of Flat Rock, and the Oregon Ganymedes, we know they are in one bracket. We know the Bay City Independents, the North Philly Clips, and the Canton Cornshuckers are in one bracket. The Rochester Grangers, the Columbus Capitals, and the Lottie-Dahs, we know they are in one bracket. And the Columbus Buckeyes, the Walker Tavern Wheels, and the Bovina Dairymen, they are in one bracket here. So all the teams in the brackets will face each other once on Saturday. However their record is, then they will be reseeded for Sunday. So if you win both of your games on Saturday, you immediately go to the first bracket. If you are 1-1, then you go to the second bracket, and if you're 0-2, you go to the third bracket, or the third class, second class, and first class. In the event that each team is 1-1, which has happened before, I've found myself on both ends of that spectrum there. If both teams are 1-1, then it comes down to runs surrendered. Okay, so if every team is 1-1, but one team only gives up 3 runs, another team gives up 8 runs, the other team gives up 17 runs. The team that's 1-1 and gave up 3 runs, that team will go to the first class championship, or the first class bracket, and so on and so forth there. So lots of crazy stuff could happen here. We could have everybody's 2-0. We could have everybody's 1-1. We don't know. That's just part of the beauty of this game here. This will also be the first time that the Dodworth Saxhorn Band will be out for the 2026 season. So we'll be happy to have them back. I know they are deeply missed. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to secure their services all season, but it is nice that we know that they're going to be back. And there's going to be a lot of other activities that will be scattered all around Greenfield Village, on the village green, and right along the fields there. Traditionally, we've gotten our artifacts out. We have several baseball-themed artifacts that are coming out sometime, including our original first run of the Haney's Baseball Book of Reference, which is what we use as our rules. So we'll have a host of things to do and to see, even while other games are taking place. You may see players kind of going back and forth between certain spots and certain locations here. Don't be afraid to approach any of the players, even when they've lost. It's better to approach with caution, but know that we all go out with the best of intentions and realize the spirit of the game is most important there. So, but please, don't be afraid to ask for pictures, ask for autographs. All of our players love doing it. We are all volunteers. Not a single one of us is paid to play the game here. So the idea of kids coming up to us and asking us for autographs is kind of wild sometimes, but it's still nice to do with that here. So that's our bracket. That's our rundown for Saturday's games, and then Sunday we'll try to get on, and I'll try to update how it goes and how it's playing along with that here. But nevertheless, give all of our players some time to recoup and relax a little bit, build up some energy, and then on Saturday and Sunday we go to work and we go to work playing a children's game here. So we look forward to seeing you all. We certainly hope that that you will come see us. There will be more games at Walnut Grove after World Tournament, actually all the way up through Labor Day Monday. We will still continue to have games every Saturday and Sunday on Walnut Grove. So if you're not able to come out for World Tournament weekend, but still want to see us, there are still games that will be played there. So I encourage all of you to be well, stay safe, and we look forward to seeing you on Walnut Grove 1 and 2 coming up this Saturday and Sunday.